Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Okay, picture this. You step into the shower first thing in the morning, right? You're ready to wash away the sleep, get a fresh start to the day. But a few minutes in, you look down. Suddenly, you're standing in this slowly draining, ankle-deep puddle of lukewarm, soapy water. Ugh, it is just a universal, incredibly visceral frustration. I mean, it completely throws off your entire morning routine. And it leaves you staring down at the drain wondering, how on earth did this get backed up so fast?
So, let's dive into this. Think about it. We all have bathroom sinks literally right next to our bathtubs, yet somehow, it always seems to be the tub that loses the battle against the blockage. Seriously, plumbers get called for tub drains way more often and way sooner than they do for regular old sinks. But why is that? Why does the tub always clog first? Well, today, we're going to unravel this everyday plumbing mystery using the facts, breaking down exactly what's happening right beneath our feet.
Which brings us to Section 1, a perfect storm of grime.
To figure out why bathtubs are so incredibly prone to blockages, we really have to look at the sheer volume and the variety of the debris load. Look, unlike a sink, a bathtub is designed for full-body washing. That means it handles a massive influx of loose hair strands, significant skin cell buildup, and, heavy body oils. But it's not just biology. It's chemistry, too. Every time we wash, we're adding hard water minerals and a constant, thick stream of toiletry product film right into the mix. All these ingredients combine to form a much more complex, stubborn debris load than anything your poor sink ever has to process.
Let's focus on the absolute worst offender on that list: hair. Most of us wash our hair in the shower or bathtub, and as the source material points out, and this is a great quote, loose strands can catch, mat, and braid together. Okay, I know. It's slightly gross to picture, but it's structurally fascinating. Individual hairs don't just, float cleanly away down the pipe. Nope, they literally weave themselves into a dense net-like barrier inside your plumbing. This braided mat of hair basically becomes the fundamental architecture of a major clog. It acts like a giant net that just catches everything else.
And what exactly is that hairnet catching? Well, toiletry products do not just magically disappear once you rinse them off. Soap, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, they all leave behind film. And when you introduce hard water minerals to those toiletries, you don't just get a slippery residue. You get a dense, sticky trap. Over time, this thick deposit completely coats the inside of your pipes and clings directly to that matted hair. It takes a minor snag and turns it into a formidable, totally immovable blockage.
Moving right along to Section 2, the physics of the pipe.
So, we've talked about the biology and the chemistry, but we also have to look at the physics of the water flow itself. A typical bathroom sink is used in short, quick bursts, right? You turn it on, wash your hands, turn it off. The water drains fast, carrying that tiny amount of debris away before it can even think about sticking to anything. Bathtubs, on the other hand, involve deeper water and much longer soak times. The standing water drains out slower, and when water is slow to clear, it gives those heavier solids, the oils, the hair, the soap scum, plenty of time to settle out of the water and permanently glue themselves to the walls of your pipes.
It's also a matter of the hidden architecture beneath your floorboards. Bathtubs actually have a vastly different plumbing layout than your standard kitchen or bathroom sink. They have what professionals call catch points. Basically, these are areas where the pipe diameter changes or where there are sharp bends or specific drain trap configurations. These catch points act exactly like speed bumps. Instead of flushing debris straight through to the main sewer line, they capture the hair and sticky residue, actively encouraging a buildup.
Let's look at Section 3, sink versus bathtub habits.
We kind of have to look in the mirror here because our own human habits dictate the frequency and the severity of these plumbing issues. Just think about how you use a sink versus a bathtub. Sink habits usually include, washing your hands, maybe rinsing a few things, or brushing your teeth. This generates comparatively small, really light debris loads. Bathtub habits? Totally different ballgame. We are talking about full-body washing, shaving, lathering up with heavy, thick conditioners. When a bathtub sees daily showers or weekly baths, it generates this massive cumulative buildup of heavy, fibrous, oily materials. The bathtub just completely outpaces the sink when it comes to the sheer volume of gunk it's expected to swallow.
All right, let's get into Section 4, preventing the backup.
Don't worry, we aren't just here to point out the gross realities of plumbing. Simple prevention usually works best, and it really just comes down to 4 basic steps. Step 1. Definitely use a drain strainer or hair catcher. This stops that matting and braiding before it literally even starts. Step 2. Flush with hot water.
Just a routine flush with pure hot water is a fantastic, totally natural way to reduce that sticky soap film. Step 3. Clean occasionally with products specifically designed to break down hair and build up. And finally, Step 4. Address early pooling the absolute second you notice it.
Expanding on that last step, because it is absolutely crucial, you have to act on slow drainage before it becomes a complete blockage. If you see water pooling around your ankles, guys, that is your drain literally crying for help. Addressing it early is incredibly easy compared to waiting. If you wait for a complete, stubborn blockage, you might require some really harsh interventions. And actually, those interventions can damage your plumbing or just shove the heavy residue further down into the line where it is even harder to reach.
So I want to leave you with this to ponder the next time you step into the shower. Are you waiting for a complete blockage? Or is it time to start listening to your drain? Your bathtub is fighting a daily uphill battle against hair, sticky soap film, and the sheer physics of the pipes. By understanding how these clogs actually form, you can take proactive care of your plumbing starting right now, today. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, here's to fast-draining, puddle-free showers in your future.